Hi there. Today we're going to talk about shit. So stay right there. We'll be right back. So we are going to touch on a septic system when you are on acreage. In my area down in Pueblo West, there are numerous properties that have a septic system, which means they are not hooked up to public sewer. So that takes a little extra care when you're putting things down your sewer. So it is not something that you have to be afraid of, but you do have to take a little bit more care. And sometimes people have never experienced a septic system before, so we just want to touch on it briefly. And I also want to give you a link down below so you have a link to find out more information if you are contemplating a property where you are on a septic system. So first of all, what you need to know is that your home is going to be hooked up to a septic system that will contain a big box, if you will. And that can be a cement box or it can be a big plastic box, and that is going to hold all the solids that come from your home. As those solids break down, those solids and those liquids, the liquids will go out to a leach field. Those liquids are then going to evaporate back up out into the atmosphere. So let's talk about the solids first that get stuck in that big box. The more solids that go into that big box are going to require that you have your septic tank pumped more frequently. Now, there's not a box that says, you know, kind of like your mailbox where the little flag goes up that says, I'm full, empty me now. But it depends on your usage. Now, if you put a lot of things down your sewer, like let's say a lot of paper, you have a lot of people living in your house, so there's a lot of flushing going on. Let's say you use your garbage disposal a lot, you're grinding up a lot of products in your garbage disposal. That's a lot of solids that's going to sit in there. So you probably need to schedule a pumping of your septic system more often than someone who does not put a lot of paper products, does not have a bigger family, or does not use their garbage disposal. So you want to have it pumped more often if you have more solids going in. You probably also want to schedule that pumping on a more regular basis if you use a lot of cleaning products such as a lot of bleach, a lot of Lysol. You maybe have small children where you're doing a lot of laundry, so you also have a great quantity of water going down when you're doing loads and loads of laundry. I know when my kids were little, there were tons of laundry days. So when you're overloading that system with a lot of water, you're doing laundry, you're taking showers on a regular basis, there's a lot of water going into that system. So when it's overloaded, it's working extra hard, so you want to pay attention to that. Now remember, there's no red flag that comes up. However, you know you've overloaded your system if you start to have backups, if there's a smell, if there's a soggy area in your lawn. Don't wait for that though, because that means that there's something wrong with your system. You've waited too long. There might be a failure, and you just might have to replace some expensive components. So the best thing to do with your septic system is to take care early, pay attention to what you're putting down, and to avoid expensive mistakes. So know what you should be and should not be putting down your septic system to avoid big money mistakes in the end. So if you'd like to know more about your septic system, hit down below because there's a link that will give you more information. If this was helpful, please let me know. Hit that subscribe and that notification button because it helps me loads. I'll talk to you soon on the next video.